Well, many of you know that I love lemons, and it's a big part of my business. When people come to me to reverse their poor health, one of the things that you can do, and I don't know if many of you know this, but you can eat lemons. You can eat the whole lemon, the seeds, everything. And in my book, The Roman 180 Plan, when somebody is very unhealthy, and maybe you have a fatty liver and some problems because of poor nutrition, basically, you can do what's called a liver cleanse. Okay, so that's in the Roman 180 Plan. It is available on Amazon. And I am a personal trainer, massage therapist for the last 25 years. And I've really helped people do a 180. Okay, that's why it's called the 180 Plan. So if that's something you're looking into, let's pay attention here. So you have lemons. You don't get to drink them all, right? Like I said, you can eat them. Let's go a little bit further with what we can do with a lemon. Maybe you don't have a microplane. That's okay. Just use one of the regular grinder things and stick it on the plate and do it manually like that. I'm fancy. I like to be able to zest while I'm doing things. So go ahead. Don't dig too deep. You're not trying to get into the white part, the pith, okay? You're just trying to get the zest, because we can go ahead and zest all these lemons, and then we're going to juice them, and then we're going to take the peel, and we're actually going to use it for the disposal, for your garbage disposal on your sink, okay? So this is a way that hopefully you won't sit there and watch your precious lemons spoil. There's other things to do with lemons than lemon water, okay? So I promise you, you won't regret this. The essential oil is very important for digesting protein. I know you guys are all obsessed with protein, 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 protein. I know. But I'm telling you, as a personal trainer for 20 years now, people get stronger without ever doing anything different nutritionally. They just don't lose weight and get healthy. So until you change your nutrition, you're not going to get as healthy as you want to be, and possibly as defined, or maybe the weightlifting potential you might have if you knew what was going in and out and were keeping track of that. Right? So, you've zested. Now what you can do is cover this and put it into your refrigerator, and you have lemon zest ready to go to put on your protein as you prepare your meals. And I know many of you are not preparing your meals, but we're working on it, right? We're working on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually put that away, and we're going to zest one more lemon a little bit into this bowl, because this is where I'm preparing my lunch. Okay, we're gonna look at that a little bit. Okay, so there's some lemon zest, and again, this is called a microplane. I got it at Kroger. You can just put it right over your food and do that. So that's very cool. All right. And then obviously you have a juicer. Okay. So you've zested your lemons. Let's put that aside. Now let's go ahead and juice them so that we can continue to save them from spoiling. Right? I mean, hey, money's tight for everybody, guys. I'm really trying to help you not only survive, but you need to be healthy. You can survive and keep it cheap and stay really healthy too. Do you want to live a long time or not? I know some of you are like, oh, I don't care. But I promise you it'll get there and you're like, I wish I would have tried a little bit harder. It gets there faster than you think, guys. I'm 49 right now. I still can't believe that. I just can't believe it. I feel like the same old Roman, right? Doing the same old things. Now, what did I tell you? You have this peel left over. Cut it up a little bit. And take that in some pieces and run it down your garbage disposal. It'll freshen up the whole thing. The acid will help eat up things in there and clean it all up. So you've zested it, saved it. You've juiced it, saved it. And now you're using the peel. Now, what's another thing that you can do? Roman, I'm going out to eat. I can eat in your healthy way, but I'm not pulling a zester out of my pocket. Well, I'll tell you what. How about this? Why don't you just grab it, take a bite, eat it, and then eat your meal? I actually have gotten to really like that little punch of sour. Gets your salivary glands going. You actually produce better saliva. It'll help you digest your food better. And then actually the acid brings your acidity down. Look it up. It's called your pH balance. You don't hear much about that anymore. But this will actually bring your pH balance down and your alkalinity. And oh my gosh, you just feel better. I promise. Okay. So now we're going to move along here. So I know I want you to eat lemons, but I don't want you just throwing them away. So hopefully I've shown you a way to save them. Okay? Now, I communicate to my body, and by eating that lemon, I don't drink lemon water all day. I'm not trying to take the enamel off my teeth. I use lemon as a sign for my body that, hey, there's a meal coming, get ready. Okay, so I just did that, and I don't want to fool my body. I want it to know now, hey, there's a whole meal coming, so let's get it together. We got some work to do to digest this. Okay, and how I want you to eat is on page 13 of my book. Okay, it's a particular way of putting food together so that it communicates to your body a delivery of nutrients. Get the book on Amazon. You'll get it. I'm doing fish, so the lemon obviously goes great with fish. And I just want you to see how many different types of canned fish there are. I just spent a lot of money on this, so I hope you're watching and appreciating. Okay, this is mackerel. 2 different types of mackerel. So maybe you've never had it. Stop poo-pooing it. Settle down and just hear me out. Here's sardines. Like 4 different types of sardines. In mustard, in hot sauce, Mediterranean style, right? So then there's salmon. You can go crazy with salmon. I'm going to try this one. Andrea and I both really like this one. She highly approved. Okay, I was sent to the grocery for that. Trout, or is that, no, that's their salmon. And another salmon. So, guys, I'm going to show you all of these. I want you to see them literally. And then here's tuna. I found this at TJ Maxx, and it is delicious. It is these chunks of albacore tuna, and I actually like to put that in macaroni and cheese. And put some sour cream, split the milk, and use milk and sour cream, and put that in some Kraft. Just keep it simple. Your kid will eat it up, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And then look at all this. Look at all these packs of tuna with this and that, and tuna with spicy pepper, and okay. So my point is, don't poo-poo what you have not tried more than once. I don't want one bite. Come on, man. Guys, let's grow up. You know, let's be big boys and girls. And just stop going, I don't like stuff, and look at what we're doing here. so that you can stop going to people and complaining about your problems and then just keep doing the same stuff, right? Go stop that, man. Come on. I'm in the mood for, let's see, you know what? Let's do this smoked rainbow trout. Andrea doesn't like smoked stuff, so let's get this dressed up. I'm going to get this out of my way real quick just because I feel like I'm going to knock it off of here. And little by little, we're going to eat all of this together. I don't think you guys fully understand that all proteins are not the same. And that actually by eating the sardines, you have all the amino acids you need to build any protein your body wants. But you can't break proteins down that you're eating and it doesn't need. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. So I'm going into this smoked rainbow trout in extra virgin olive oil, which, by the way, I like about everything in extra virgin olive oil. I don't like the soy. And let's take a look at that. Wow, that actually looks pretty darn tasty. And yeah, this is the Coles brand. This was from Meyer. And now let's take it out of here. Wow, nice big chunk of trout. Look at that. Now, if you're having health problems, I don't know if you know the song, Wishing and Hoping and Praying won't bring them back or whatever. Well, wishing and hoping and praying is not going to change your health and nutrition. You know what changes it? Doing something different. So I already have my lemon zest in here. Now I've added my trout in extra virgin olive oil. I also want some raisins. So I'm going to have some raisins. I also would like a little punch of flavor. Okay. All that lemon zest. Now, let's go ahead and add some banana pepper. So that's banana pepper. Alrighty. You've seen me use the sushi grade ginger. I like a little ginger. It's good for the stomach. So we'll chop that up a little bit. And I don't know if you're noticing, I'm cutting down and forward, down and forward. This is dangerous and it messes up your knife. I'm not trying to mess up my knife. Next, mushrooms. Alrighty. Do you notice all this stuff is in a jar and in a can? I'm not just done with the can. I hope you see what I'm getting. It's kind of like me throwing a steak out here and going, eat it. No salt, no pepper. Don't cook it. I mean, that's kind of what's going on here with when I suggest eating fish. Everybody acts like I'm just expecting you to eat it right out of the can. No, I'm not. No, you need to build it into something nutritious. What does Roman know? He only does this for a living for 25 years, all day long. What the heck? Alrighty, so we've already got, oh, and look, hey Karen, here's your duck egg. Did you think I forgot? I did not forget. I boiled it. And when you add egg to these fish things, sardine things, you're adding a lot of nutrition and extra protein. I know you're worried about the protein, guys, and I'm not saying it's not important. All I'm saying is it's not everything. Okay, so I did this the other day because I was actually running late. And I had to just put all of my stuff into a bowl and run to the office. And I actually liked it. Instead of sitting there and building it and, you know, doing it like a charcuterie board. I found this was nice. And then I just sat there and spooned this out onto a cracker. I really like the red wine vinegar. Okay, and that I just think it adds a nice touch. Little red wine vinegar, and this is fish, so it's fishy, right? But you can work on that. That's what this was for. Now I'm going to come back with this lemon juice. The lemon juice is acidic. It will help to partially cook the outside. I feel like that's just a good thing to do, excuse me, a good thing to do. And so now we have this lonely little can of smoked, rainbow trout. It is the smoked rainbow trout from Coles. Yeah, these glasses, I can't see everything. I might have said salmon. It's trout. That's what I wanted when I started. Anyway, so there we go. And then I simply got out a pack of crackers. We've been going through different types of crackers, so, whatever. This is a family home, so everything can't be perfect all the time. I just want you to do your best, guys. If you can get the fish in you and you need to put it on a saltine cracker, I'm fine with you doing that to just get that done. So, there you go. You know what, though? I am going to add one more thing. How about another client of mine gave me delicious olive oil. So, let's go ahead and just add a little bit more. I don't think there was enough on that. And even a little Parmesan cheese. Right? Bon appetit. So I hope you're getting my point. You don't have to be this elaborate. You could just have some mustard and a cracker and an egg and eat it separate. Whatever. But again, I'm trying to show you another way to eat, another way to live. Get your health together. Stop wishing and hoping. And let's actually get to doing. And you know what? You'll save a lot of money too, man. I'm telling you. You save a lot of money. This is not a very expensive way to live. And things don't spoil. You're able to keep it around more. It just makes it easier to maintain this lifestyle. So with that said, I hope that helps. Good luck. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's good.